Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Fashion Wizardry here, aka Matilda, aka the girl who's got you if you're meeting Bae'S parents. Today's look is a very neutral look, and I thought, what can you wear to meet your significant other's parents? You want something that's very neutral, and this look is very neutral except for the lashes. I may have gone a bit extra with that, but you can tone it down with less glamorous lashes. But hey, you go extra, you go home. Am I right? No? Okay. But yeah, this is definitely a wearable look. It brings out your natural beauty without looking like a crazy girl trying to conceal everything. And yeah, I just thought I'd share it with you guys. If you're interested in seeing how I got this look, please keep on watching. So I've already primed my face with the Black Radiance True Complexion Primer. I love this primer. And if I look a bit white, it's because of the primer. And I put on some concealer on my skull over here. That's why I'm looking a bit ashy here and there, but it's fine, okay? We're fixing that. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I love this foundation. And if you're not looking for full coverage when meeting Bae'S parents, that's okay. But some of us just like having a full coverage on like a daily basis. It's a lifestyle. It chooses you, you know? Like, it chooses you, don't choose it. And I haven't used a beauty blender to blend my foundation in so long, because I do feel like a brush does a better job. A beauty blender is more natural coverage, but I just feel like a brush gives you more coverage. So if you're looking, and I've done a video where I compared a brush and a sponge for like foundation application, and ever since then I don't think I've used a beauty blender to like put on my foundation. So if you haven't watched that video and you want to see the difference between a sponge and a brush for foundation application, I'm gonna link the video down below, and you can decide whatever you want to use to blend your foundation. Well and good, as long as at the end of the day it's blended, honey. Okay, that's all that matters. Now that that's blended, let's just get foundation on my black shirt. Anyway, now that that's blended, I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and this is the Maybelline concealer in Fit Me Cafe. And this concealer is very like light to medium coverage. So I think you're not going for a cake face when you're meeting Bae'S parents. You're definitely not trying to put on a cake face, but you're also not trying to look sleepy and nervous and everything. So you need to brighten your under eye, your forehead, do a bit of highlighting, okay? You look bright and awake and fresh, okay? So that's what we're doing. So this concealer is very light coverage, but it will get the job done. I'm just gonna let it sit for longer. That way I get more coverage out of it and everyone's happy. I just generally tend to have a lot of darkness around my mouth area, so I'm gonna cover that up because ain't nothing cute about that. I'm actually gonna take the Fawn concealer from LA Girl, and I'm gonna use this on my eyelid as my eyeshadow primer and just get rid of that discoloration on my eyes. So basically use lots and lots of it. And this is quite thick, much thicker than the Maybelline concealer, as you can see, if you can't tell. I hope you can. Now I'm gonna blend out that concealer. And I'm just pushing it in. I'm not like swiping it across. I'm just pushing it into the skin. That way I get every drop of coverage out of that concealer, okay? We ain't playing with our coverage, girl. Now that my concealer is all blended out, I'm going to take my Sacha Buttercup powder and use that to set this concealer. That way it doesn't crease or move. And I'm not going to bake. I'm just going to do a little bit of a dab. So just dab. Also set the eye concealer, that way it doesn't crease as well. And your eyeshadow will just last longer this way. So everybody wins. Dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. Can we just take a minute and talk about my eyebrows today? Like, I am feeling them. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but they're looking hella good. So, toot, 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 toot. Set that forehead as well. I tend to get a very oily forehead, so I always make sure I bake a little bit. And my chin area just tends to like disappoint me, okay? She just want to shine, baby. And it's like, no. So I'm just setting that with a little more powder than necessary, just to keep it in check. She needs a little bit of control, okay? She needs to be told, hey, sit down, ma'am. Take several seats. You don't need to shine. Who for? Excuse me. So we're gonna move on to the eyes now, and I'm gonna reach into this Shaaanxo palette. Take this burnt orange color. I don't know if it's burnt orange, soft brown, but you see it. That's what we're gonna use in our crease. And I'm just gonna dab that with a large blending brush I just found randomly on Amazon. So I feel like meeting the parents doesn't need extra, like you don't need to be extra with your eyeshadow. You definitely don't want to use black. You want to accentuate your eyes, not try to hide them, because your eyes are the window to the soul. So you want to just bring out the best in your eyes. And I feel like a little shadow goes a long way. So you're welcome. So this is going to be a very neutral kind of eye. Very simple as well, as you'll see in a minute. I'm now going to spray this brush with some E.L.F setting spray just to make sure I pick up a lot of pigment. I think I'll use a dark brown. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm basically going to reach into this soft brown shade. And you know what? We could actually go with this look like that, but let's just add some brown for dimension. Oh, it's shimmery. Huh. I honestly thought it was matte. On the palette, it looks matte, but I mean, yeah, it looks matte, but it's brown. I'm not mad. It does look quite nice. So now I feel like that's a perfect eye look in terms of there's not too much going on. I'm not confused, like this girl, is she crazy? So I'm not going to do a liner, but I do feel like I'll take the same brown shade. I don't want to tight line my waterline because I feel like that closes your eye off and it's not something you're going for. We want to look awake. We want to look like we slept for 8 hours. We were not nervous about meeting, okay? So I'm just going to pop the same brown shade on my lower lid with the same brush. Very close to my lash line. Just adds a bit of a soft smoky look without going all out. Taking my CoverGirl mascara, I'm gonna prep my lashes for my fake lashes. You could definitely opt out of You could definitely opt out of putting on false lashes, but I recommend that if you want to do lashes, just don't do those extra kind of lashes. Just something simple and subtle, and that will do the trick, okay? So that's what we're gonna do, and yeah. So I popped on some lashes, and my god, are they curly and extra. You can just tone it down. If you feel like these lashes are too much, just tone them down. I thought that would be too much, but they're too much. But we're here and we're gonna move on with this tutorial. So now I'm gonna contour a bit, and I'm gonna powder contour with this sleek contour and highlight kit in the shade Dark. And I'm just gonna take my beautiful, gorgeous dark shade and just use it to contour my cheekbones. Just get them popping a little bit. I'm not gonna do cream contour today because it's just not that type of day. Now that we've contoured, I'm gonna add some blush to my face. Should I contour my nose? I don't think today is that, you know what, we're going to contour our nose. Why not? I'm just going to take a bit on my finger and bring it down the sides of my nose. Nothing too crazy, okay? Just a little bit of contour, never hurt anyone. So that's what we're going to do. Bring it all the way up to your eyebrows and contour your nose away. Then I'm going to take my Black Up blush in number 7 and I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. I want to look like I have some color, okay? Like, you want to look rosy, have that rosy glow, and this is what is going to give you that rosy glow. So I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. There's this beautiful baked blush from E.L.F. The tag's worn off, but this is in Peachy Cheeky and it's such a subtle kind of glow. So that's what I'm going to add to my cheekbones and a bit on my nose and my cupid's bow. Like, it's so subtle, it's not all up in your face, and yeah, I'm here, I'm glowing, notice me. So that's basically it, just a little bit of dazzle without doing too much. That way you look a bit dewy and your skin looks fresh and glowy, and that's what you want, you know? You want to look like you glow all the time. If you don't, this is a one day you're gonna fake it, okay? Now I'm just gonna set my face with my E.L.F. makeup mist and set. Ooh. That way your makeup stays put the whole time you're having dinner or lunch or whatever it is you're doing with Bae'S parents. Your makeup stays put and you don't have to go touch up all the time, okay? I'm saving you time. I'm saving you time, my friend. You better subscribe now and you better like this video already. You're already here, so might as well. So for lipstick, I do feel like sticking more on the nude side, and I'm gonna take my pencil in number 618 from Gabrini, and it's this dark brown pencil, and I'm just gonna line my lips with this. And I'm adding Sable from Island Beauty, and it's this gorgeous creamy lipstick. So I'm feeling like it's a bit too nude, like it's a bit too creamy for my liking. I'm gonna add Nudist Peach to just brighten up the lip a little bit. So I just went ahead and added some Milani gloss in the shade Bare Secret, and that's basically this look. I really wanted a nude lip to complement the nude eye, and that's all I have for you guys today. It's quite a simple look. You can put it together very quickly, especially if you can do your eyebrows very quickly. You're Gucci, because that's what took me longest in this look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as usual, please do give me a thumbs up, as that helps me out quite a lot. It helps other people find this video. Make sure you subscribe and stick around. Watch a couple of uploads. I upload plenty of videos. You're not gonna get bored, I promise. And hopefully, since you are subscribed, I'm judging you if you're not. It's just right there. The button is right there. Just subscribe already, okay? But yeah, if you're subscribed, I will definitely be seeing you in my next upload, which will be on Wednesday. Until then, bye guys. Woo!